Welcome to day 86 of my 100 days of Webflow journey. Today we're going to continue with the rebuild of the Apple Mac Mini website. Now this is a long website. It's pretty simple. There's not much complicated sections, but it's a pretty long website. So we're doing this over a few episodes. Today we're going to finalize the layout build. So don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and stay tuned on this 100 days of Webflow journey. Let's get to it. Alright, so yesterday we finished off the cart section. Today we continue with the next sections. So let's continue with the section versatility. So we see we have the layout set up. This section has a container that is a bit different. So let's add container medium. Container medium. This is the one that matches the navbar. So this is the one we want, and then inside it we will add a versatility header, and then inside it there will be a text block, text size large, no, not text size large, heading large, heading large, yes, this is it. We'll copy this text. So this text has a span, so we're going to add a span. The span is with the dot, yes, so we're going to add that, and then we're going to use text color light blue, which we set up in the first episode when we set up the style guide. So this is a use case where we just can use it again. Next we're going to use a spacer. So spacer small, and then we're going to use a paragraph, and this is going to be this. Let's add this paragraph, and this will be text size large, and let's give this a max width. So maybe we give it a max width large, or medium, max width medium. There's a huge difference. All right, so and let's give versatility header 720 pixels, 45 rems, maybe even 50 rems. That's good. And let's do this in a span as well. So this is a span, and yeah, this is the span, and it will be again text color light blue. So here you see we used most of the global classes to make this section, and this is why they're very useful to set up and to remember to use them everywhere you can use global classes. Next, let's set up spacer large, and after spacer we're going to set up the tab section. So this is tabs wrapper, and inside it there will be a tab component. This tab component is a bit weird, but we're just going to build it now, and then we're going to style it in another episode. So tabs component, and tabs component, inside it tabs content. Tabs content will actually be 60 rems. So tabs content is 60 rems, and inside the content, the tab pane, we will add a div block, and we'll name this div block tab content wrapper, and then we'll add an image. Choose an image, and we'll also add text block, which is the content itself. So let's say tab content text. This will be a paragraph, which will be this, and let's paste this. Let's have this to be 50 rems, maybe even 40 rems. 35, center it, and let's align middle. So this is the tab content. Now we need to have this bigger, so we're gonna set up tab content wrapper to be 60 rems. Now tab content wrapper is the exact size of tab content, so this way we can actually adjust this to have the tabs menu. First let's make this overflow visible. This is overflow visible. Let's make this overflow visible as well. So let's call this tab content. And yeah, so this is showing now. You see this is out of the span of the component, and this is what we want. So now we can select tab content, its position relative. We can select tab menu and make it position absolute and put it under, and we'll give it a Z index of 1. Let's center these. Now that we have this structure, maybe we can give a little bit of margin here, so maybe 1 rem, and you can see now we have our structure. Now we can start styling it like the Apple website. So what is going on here? So let me copy the text. I can copy the text. So productivity, again, Control Shift V so that it doesn't copy the styles. Gaming, I keep doing it. I just like, I don't know, it's a force of habit. Audio, and then software development, which will be a 4th one. Let's add a tab and we'll call this software development, and let's style them. Now this way we have 4 tabs, and if we, let's say we get the same tab content and we add it in tab 2, and let's change the image to gaming. So this is tab 2, and if we see now there is this delay, so maybe we can remove that and we can animate later on. So now you can see it just changes what's on the screen, like what's here seems there because it's technically the same picture. So the paragraph for the second one will be different. We'll add that, so just we can see the transition, and now we can see this transition. Okay, this is okay for now. Let's style this. So this will be tabs menu link, and we'll not style the current, we'll style the non-current so that we can later on style the current accordingly. So this will be transparent. It will have text color of this gray. So we'll just make it gray, text color gray, and it will have an underline of gray. So we can put border bottom and select the color. Let's move me from the side. So this is color gray. Now this is good, and we'll apply this to all the links. So we'll apply it here and here, and this is looking more like it. And now we can customize the current state. We'll also want this to be transparent, but we'll want this to be white, and we'll want this to be white. So let's have a look at this in preview mode. So you can see that it's following the style. Now let's add a text size. So font size will be medium here. Font size, so text medium for all of them. That's good. And this font size is fine actually.
So we can also have this to be bold or semi-bold. Semi-bold is fine. Okay, so we're good. Let's add this to all four. Let's just do them. This element can't be moved. Okay, we're not gonna move it. We're just gonna add the third. And let's go to tab 4, the fourth, which is this one. So let's see this. Why is this different size? Let's inspect that. This is the right size. Yes. Okay. So now we have it. All right. And yeah, we can continue to the next section. So the next section, pretty similar, exactly the same thing, just different different pictures. So we can literally duplicate this container medium, another container medium, and but this time we have to give some spacer. So let's put the spacer, we're gonna call this spacer tabs custom. It's gonna be 10 rems, even more, maybe 20 rems. So let's see how much it is here. 20 rems, maybe 15 rems. I think this is good. And let's copy this. So this will be connectivity. So first let's remove the span and then paste the new text. And now we add the span again, and it should be text color light blue. All right, and we'll do the same here. So let's paste this. I copied these two. So let's remove these and span this bit, right? Till anything, yes. And put it in a span, and then text color light blue. All right, and now we're gonna change this content to these images, and we're gonna change to just 2 tabs. So let's remove 2 tabs. Let's go to this. This will be M2, and this will be M2 Pro. Is that so? Yes, that is so. And we'll remove this as well. We will go to the image. We will select. So this is tab 1. We will select the first image. So I have M2. This is huge though. And let's go to M2 Pro, and I have M2 Pro. Very good. Okay, so now we have the M2 Pro. It's working. Now this is a bit huge, so maybe we're gonna reduce this size. So we'll give it a combo class M2, and we'll reduce this size to like 40. I think that's more like it. And this one as well is M2, and we will reduce it to 40. And this way, this is more within the width of the screen. And now we are done with this section as well. So let's move on. We have this card section. Now you see, because we already have built these stuff, can easily just refer back to older content. So let's copy this grid. Can just go to connectivity and paste it here. Also, let's give this section, let's give container large, let's wrap it in section padding. So padding section large. And let's play around with this grid. So we just need 2 cards. So this grid, we can just use the same card. So we can use this. So we can delete all of them. We can use this. And now let's apply the different styles. So we don't have anything here. So we'll delete this part. We will go to the card item. This will be what is this? Thunderbolt. Is Thunderbolt. Actually, no more Thunderbolt. And then we'll give it the background. So this will be background. Do I have that background? I should have that background. This is it. And this will be contain and not repetitive, and it will be on the side. Actually, it will be cover. Yes, it's cover. It's in the middle. And it's it will say Thunderbolt 4, and it will be this paragraph. And I think this one has a max width, so let's remove this design width because it spreads out. Actually, it does have a width. Let's see what's this width. So let's give it a max width. No, this content card. Max width medium. No, large. Not even. There's a huge gap between the large and the medium. I shouldn't have done that. So is Thunder for now, and we'll come is Thunder, and we'll give it a max width of 670. Yeah, 45. 45 is the max width I need. So next is this section. Let's do that. So let's copy. Let's add the text. Remove the span and remove the styles. So this text is, so this wrapper, we'll remove it, and then we'll add this section. Yeah, let's add this section, and then we will change the graphics. So this will be the Wi-Fi. It will say Wi-Fi 6E, and this won't be a heading anymore. It will be, actually there is a spacer, so we'll add a spacer. Oh, we can add a text, and let's add a spacer between them. Spacer small. All right, so now we copied the styles. Let's Wi-Fi content, and this will be less padding. This will be bigger. This will be 150. So 9 rands. And this will be different. So is Wi-Fi, and this one will be a linear gradient. So let's give it that background, linear gradient. Okay, so this is not linear gradient. This is the color, and then this is the second color. All right, finally, yes, we have this. All right, now we have our card section. Next is this accessories section. Again, simple, we just copy paste. Now basically we just gonna keep copy pasting. I'm gonna leave a link to the clonable in the description below, so you can check that out. And yeah, we can have a nice clonable here that we can use for different projects. We will style and animate this later on within the series, so that we can always have something nice to refer back to. So spacer, choose XX huge, I want a bigger spacer. And let's just take this image out. Let's remove the tabs wrapper. We have this image, is it? What is it? What image was it? This image. Yes. And some text. We'll give this text color gray. So I already have that. And this will be accessories, deck out your desk. Deck out your desk, accessories. And that's about it. And there are these two buttons, so let's add these. So we'll add a div, call it buttons, or we have a button primary. Actually, we have a button class, and then we'll have a text inside it, and we'll have an image. Or let's get the SVG. So let's get the embed, have the SVG here. Let's get the SVG. Where is my embed? So now we have the SVG of the icon, which is nice. This text size will be text size large. Also this to be 1. Let's have another button. Let's wrap this in a div block. Well, it's going to be a flex box anyways. Let's wrap it in a div block. Let's put them together in this div block, and flex vertical, give it 1 run. So now that we have two buttons, let's add a spacer. So this will be spacer small. Yeah. And yeah, that sounds good. That looks good. Next we have more card section. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this just for the sake of not making this video longer, but I will just keep copy pasting stuff. But now we get the gist. Next episode we'll be continuing on the animations.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope I taught you something today. Make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and stay tuned on this 100 days of Webflow journey. See you tomorrow.